YouTube land was good. It's your boy B Herd, aka Brian, aka Prince, aka Prince Vegeta out there hating. I missed y'all. Y'all miss me? It's been a while. It's been a while. If you're seeing this face, hearing this voice on this channel, then this is the weekly recap, if you will. Well, haven't been doing it as much weekly. Evo took a lot out of me. Evo was a lot. It was a lot of videos, a lot on my CPU usage, all that and more, and then some. But we back. And I'm here to talk about a couple of events, but the main event that we're going to focus on today is the Twfighter 2018, a premier event with 323 players, and there was a lot of pro players there, and it definitely delivered. You know, I think I want to say this is the first tournament with G and Sagat. I don't know if they were eligible last week. I don't know if anyone used them last week. You know, Twitter, usually you can kind of tell where the tournament's going to go and like what big things are happening at the tournaments. But I didn't see anything on Twitter like that, so I'm going to just chalk it up to they weren't. But who knows? Like I said, 323 players. That was a big event, and Sako ended up taking a 39-year-old player. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. I think they said Infiltration won his first one Evo at 27, and I think somebody won the first premiere at 30. I can't remember. And then obviously Sako winning this premiere at 39 years old with the daughter. I think that was super sick that he had the pose with the daughter at the stage, and I think she had the envelope with the money in it, so that was super dope. And then on top of that, I heard it cut out. Like, I think Sako was up 2-0, and then it cut out, so that was unfortunate. But, like, it cut out, like, because I was watching it on Vasper's Arcade. He was rewatching it on Capcom Fighters YouTube channel, and, like, you see Sako pushing Tokido in the corner, and he's like pressing him down with Manat, and he's walking him down to the corner, whatever, and then like it freezes, and then the next thing you see is Sako and his daughter like just standing up there cheesing. You're like, what happened? Like, so that was just funny how that happened. Got my stuff back from Arizona, so I'm saying swag's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into it. So obviously, to no surprise, Sako won it, and we're gonna talk about his run at this tournament because, bruh, my light flickering, so I apologize for that. Tokido took second, and you can't. Tokido, he's a beast, he's a machine. That's why they call him Murder Face for a reason. He's absolute beast, man. Like, he's not even winning tournaments, but he's finishing second. And you know, in any other fathomable place, you like, well, he's the first loser. Yeah, that's true, but the points that he's racking up, and he's always right there. Like, I mean, I think there was maybe one I'm going off memory now. Off the top of my head, I think there was maybe one tournament, maybe two. I think he finished 9th in one, and then obviously the CEO, I remember that he didn't place well at all. But other than that, he's like grand finals or less. Like, that's incredible. So incredible. He's literally the best player in Street Fighter 5, I think, right now. Just this matchup knowledge with every character, and even like what he was able to do, foreshadowing here to another segment, but later, yeah. He's a beast. Speaking of a player that's like consistent, leveling up, Kaba, man, Kaba went from, he was always a good player. He only played Ryu and Vanilla Street Fighter 5. He went from someone who you know as a trash talker. It's funny too because he got all that flack for the Goichi thing at NCR, and then he got all that flack for Texas Showdown because he kind of did that with Men R&D when he was winning. The dude can't even talk smack no more because he's winning. Like, he's in the top 8s. He can't yell. You can't hear his voice. He's playing in these games. He's an absolute beast. The stuff that he's able to do with Guile, I would argue him and Daigo probably got the best guy. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. Him and Daigo probably got the best guy. Like, Kaba is playing on another level. He's gonna be a scary person to probably get that first seed. Like, I'm honestly getting to the point where Kaba's gonna upset someone. Someone that you think that is like, oh yeah, he'll probably win, or he has a good shot. He's going to upset someone and send them to lose Capcom Cup. That's my way too early, bold prediction right now. Kava's playing out of his mind. 4th place, good to see. Itabashi Zengi, still not playing Zengi, playing Abigail, but yeah. 5th place, both respectively, NL and CN. 7th place, Nemo and Mongo. So good to see Mongo playing well too. And ninth place, Fudo. I guess Fudo played birdie too. I saw that on the event hubs. I don't know how true that was, but yeah, I guess so. Dogura, Bonchan, Storm Kubo. So notable 13th place for Lin. Daigo, Kazunoko, Fujimara. 17th place is Gachikun, MLV, Momochi. This is just noticeables that, household names, if you will. This is not everybody for the 17th and on. 25th place, Human Bomb and Oil King. 33rd place, Moke, Haitani, John Takeuchi, Gunfight, Goichi. And 49th place, Mena RD. Just some noticeables, like I said. Yeah, man, let's talk about Sako. Sako had an amazing run, bro. His Manat is crazy good. His Manat, so I would say, like neutral and footsies and what Justin Wong is able to do and how he abuses the standing fierce with Manat, I would say he's the best at that. I would say probably like without the orb and utilizing the orb for what it is, things of that nature, infiltration is good at that. Sako's Manat, bro, anytime he has V-Trigger, it's like, it's so scary. Like, there's an instance where, it was in the same, I think it was in the grand finals too. There was an instance where Sako had one orb, the standing, I think punch, because I think the closest one to him is punch. I think kick, no, maybe, I think it's kick, actually, it's kick. Punch is back, yeah, punch is behind her, kick is in front of her. I remember Sage Jam saying that in that video. And I want to say there was a standing light kick orb, and literally, like, Tokido just was crouch blocking. Like, he didn't know what to do. The orb hit, he threw, and he got it. He got the round. Like, so it was like, he only had one orb, though. And granted, that orb, I hope they patch it in where it changes colors, because that orb on the new CPT stage, the Bison one, that was hard to see. Like, it was kind of just like a faded image. And that mug would be hard to see. It was hard to see on the TV screen. I can imagine, like, trying to play in a match. But first of all, Sako went undefeated. Like, 21-0, didn't give up a single game. I'm really curious to see how many rounds he gave up, because he didn't give up a single game. And then on top of that, let's just look at the noticeables that he beat. Storm Kubo, Gachikun, Tokido, sent Tokido to losers, 2-0. Itabashi Zangief, Kaba 3-0'd, Tokido 3-0'd. Just like an incredible run. You went 21-0. Like, it's weird because, like, I go to my local, I go 0-2. Like, I'm not, I should win the one match and losers that I always play. Like, I have a little rival, I guess, but I haven't really been playing. I'm curious to see how I'm doing Dragon Ball, but that's neither here nor there. But, like, it's like crazy that it literally he didn't lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play quick sets, you lose, whatever. But like I said, the way he's able to utilize the orbs, he can mix you up. He could keep combos going. He could keep like 21 hit combos. I've seen so many crazy Sako combos when they're not. It's like ridiculous. I think he even streamed G this week. Because I remember I was being in somebody's stream and they was like, yo, Sako's playing G. And I was like, what? Wow, I want to see that. And, but nobody knew when he was streaming it. So, like, I did get to watch some of it and it was crazy. And he's just a beast and a monster. So, more power to him. Hopefully this means he can go to even more events. Because, SCR is coming up. That's, I want to say 16th, that weekend. It's like real soon. It's like within a month's time. And that's another big premiere. I think there's another one as well in Hong Kong. So I'll be curious to see if he goes to that one. But yeah, man, he's still doing the damn thing. So don't ever give up on your dreams. Nemo and Bonchan. Speaking of G, I don't know if you ever watched One Piece, but in an arc called Dressrosa, there's this pirate named Lao G, and he'll say like dangerous, but he'll pronounce the G, and he's like G, and he always does that. So every time I think of G, I think of G like that. Like if you watch One Piece, you would get the reference. Other than that, I'm kind of crazy, whatever. Nemo and Bonchan, like I said, Nemo debuted at the G, took 9th place, or 7th place, excuse me. The G looked great. He's still able to play Urien. He kind of plays Urien he plays G like Urien, honestly. And all that tech and that fly stuff that he did, I'm still. That's who I'm gonna watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of good players say they watch other players, see what they do in scenarios, things of that nature. Because G, it was weird too, because like seeing G go offensively was like a thing of beauty. And like I remember I watched the Nemo versus Verlaine match, and Verlaine, as soon as Nemo did the ground move with G, where he charges up and tries to get the level 3 to his move, so it does more damage, things of that nature, Verlaine like immediately spiral out, like he did not want him charging at all, and he punished him every single time that he was trying to charge. So G's tough. Like offensively, he's a monster. He's a beast. His V skill is really good and things of that nature. But like defensively, like he kind of struggles dealing with pressure. And like, you know, you gotta be careful where you charge it, because you could be punished every single time. But you go in, G's so fun. He's such a fun character, especially with the Q like esque outfit. I hope to see more of Nemo playing G. I really do. I hope to see other people play G as well. Bon Chan finally returns to the king, even though he contradicted himself, because I guess he said, this was Majin Obama saying, oh, Majin Obama and Z on commentary killed it. I enjoyed it very much. If I'm watching any Taiwan or Asian event, I hope it's them or Jayuna, like Jayuna, or hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, I love the commentary. But yeah, he said that Bon Chan said that he wouldn't be playing Sagat until he secured a spot in Capcom Cup. But I think he's still pretty good on the spot, especially with this ninth place finish. But he pulled out the king. He pulled out the king against Tokido, and that was a damn good match. And it forced Tokido to think. He had to be on his toes. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't seen this matchup since 4, and Bon Chan almost got him. I mean, it was a close set. Like Tokido had to work, and the fact he was playing with V-Trigger too. And I think a lot of people were saying that he still hasn't discovered everything he could really do, and V-Trigger 1's kind of the wave right now. For some people, I guess it depends on the matchup. Maybe you liked it because you could guard break, Tokido. But then again, Tokido's going to be smart and don't have the wherewithal to throw and things of that nature. But maybe he saw something that we didn't see, obviously. It's Bon Chan. He's playing Sagat. I trust him. Even though Sagat's not really the strongest right now, but that might be the best thing, because we all know that Season 4 is going to come. We don't know how many DLC characters are going to be, if there's going to be a new season like DLC characters. But Season 4 is going to come. Sagat's more likely going to get a buff if he's not strong right now. So think about it. So he's going to get even better. And like I was saying earlier, Kabba's progress. Like, yeah, he can't even talk crap no more because he's killing all these tournaments. He's doing well. It's good to see. You have to respect Kabba now. Like before, a lot of people didn't respect him because he, like I said, he talks crap. He was a supporter, but that DR scene is getting strong, bro. That DR scene is a beast. And shouts out to Ben RD. Like he even wrote El Chicote, a guy from Michigan who was not even close to DR, no ties whatsoever. He's like, yo, if you ever need to train and get stronger, hit me up. That, like, the fact that he did that. I think this was last year before he won the Capcom Cup, but he's reaching out to other people to get them strong. So just imagine what that DR scene is doing. I think they had a class where they was teaching like 40 plus people too, and Kabba's getting strong. So Kabba's getting strong. I think DRA's there. He's gonna get strong. Man RD's gonna get strong. That whole scene's gonna get strong. As long as, like, God forbid they had like the travel issues with Evo, so they almost didn't make Evo. I think Kabba did get top 8 at Evo, and they almost didn't make it. Isn't that crazy? But as long as they could travel and keep practicing like they want to do, like, they make me want to get strong. They make me want to level up. Like when I'm a commentator, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a future FGC commentator. If you don't know, I just haven't had the funds to make it. But I'm going to train with Men RD. Like, I'm going to tell Men RD, yo, you're a beast. You help people. You do dope things. Thank you. And that's a lot of times. I feel like with the FGC, especially not knowing, you gotta let these people know that they're dope. They gotta let these people know that what they're doing is right. Because Daigo's a beast. Daigo helps a lot of people. Joe Monday helps a lot of people. Born Free puts on people. Like, it's just, like, I love that about the FGC, is that people help people. And that's what I want to do. Like, one of my ultimate goals is to be able to send out one player and, like, one commentator. I mean, obviously, like, if I get the funds up, then I'll send out more. Or maybe not one player, one commentator, maybe one player and like one TO, somebody that wants to help the event. Because you got to think, the TOs do it for free. And they only play in the tournament. You got to handle them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's dope too. So, I want to be able to do stuff like that. There's other events as well. These were ranking events. So we had Europe East 2 with Ross taking first place, Swag Skeletor taking second, Tempo taking third, Dawit taking fourth, Shady and Sunmate taking fifth respectively, Dr. Gulag, and JY. I'm sure there's a way to say that, but my brain's not going to be calculated enough to say it. Taking seventh both respectively. And then the Lima Salty, Pickerel took first, Doomsnake took second, Chino Funkoy took third, Baby Brazil took fourth, HK Dash took fifth, Darkazin took fifth as well, Pitel Veloz took seventh, and Dark took seventh as well. Look, I'm sorry if I butcher these names. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. I'm not trying to do it to be funny, but if I don't hear it, it's really hard for me to pronounce names. There's still names to this day that I know it's still hard for me to pronounce. I'm trying, y'all. That's one thing I need to work on my enunciation as a commentator. As of today, as of right now, this very moment that I've been looking up the CPC standings, as of August 20th of 2018, these are the current standings in the top 10, and y'all know how I do if you watched the video before. So first place with 2,490 points is Tokido. Second place is Fujimara with 2,351 points. Third place is Problem X. We didn't see him at all this weekend, so I wonder when his next event's going to be. It was 2,301 points. Fourth place was Infiltration with 1,600. Daigo in fifth place with 1,402. NO in sixth place with 1,392. Sako, one of the premiering, gets 700 points. So he's in seventh place with 1,311. Cien in eighth place with 1,022. Fudo in ninth place with 970. And Kaba rounding out the top 10 with 921. The biggest gains from this past weekend was Itabashi Zangief with 16 spots, Sako with 9 spots, and Kaba with 5 spots. What I try to do is do it within the Capcom Cup standings. I do like if you jump 55 spots but you're still outside the Capcom Cup, it's like what's the point of bringing it up? You know what I mean? Like yeah, you had a good day at the office, but it's like you're still outside looking in. The biggest drops, and like I said, I try to just keep him within the Capcom Cup standings, so the top 32 or top 31. So. It looks more respectable and has more of an impact, if you will. Just Wrong with dropping 3 spots, Fudo dropping 2 spots, and Gachikun dropping 2 spots as well. The first 4 out are Hurricane, Shanks, and Flash, and Storm Kubo. The next event is the Esports Festival in Hong Kong 2018. Wan Chin, Hong Kong, and Celtic Throwdown in Dublin, Ireland 2018. That is a ranking event, and the Hong Kong event is a premier event. So premier events, have a whopping 700 points on the line. What do ranking events have off the top of my head? I want to say 150. Yeah, 150. And then second place gets 70. The third place gets 40. Fourth place gets 20. Fifth place gets 10. And seventh place gets 1 point. And then that will be it for us this weekly recap goes.